Hello my friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Ariana, and on this channel we talk about all things breathwork, nervous system health, holistic well-being, and there's a little sprinkling of entrepreneurship and life things because that's how I like to roll. Today I'm answering a very simple question. What is breathwork? Breathwork is a term that's used for a number of different breathing techniques. It's like an umbrella term, and there are so many different breathwork practices that fall under the category of breathwork. If we look at it in general terms, breathwork is essentially bringing conscious awareness to your breath, sometimes manipulating it in some way, sometimes amplifying it, slowing it down. Usually we are doing something with the breath to cause a desired response, a desired outcome. Oftentimes that outcome is reduced stress, heightened feelings of clarity, of calmness, and other times that can be increased energy, feelings of vitality, connecting to something that is greater than ourselves. You've likely experienced breathwork if you've been to a yoga class before. It's really common in yoga classes to bring in different pranayama techniques, sometimes breath of fire, where it's really fast through the nose and you're kind of pumping your abdominals. Not gonna do it right now because I'm pregnant, but it's a great move to do. But the form of breathwork that I work with, and the one that I'll be talking to you about here on this channel, is a style of breathwork known as conscious connected breathwork. And as the name implies, it involves consciously connecting our breath. So not only are we connecting to our breath, we're bringing that intentional awareness to the breath, but we're also connecting our inhale and our exhale without a pause. And how I like to explain this, or to give a visual of this, is if you think of a kitten sleeping on your couch, all curled up, all cute and cozy. If you watch that kitten breathe, you're gonna see the kitten's body coming up and down, up and down. No pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. And that's what we're looking to do with conscious connected breathwork. By connecting our in-breath and our out-breath, we are increasing the movement of energy through the body. We're increasing our life force, our vitality. We are opening ourselves up. All different kinds of breath work are so beneficial. It's wonderful that we can take just minutes out of our day to be able to shift our energetic state. If you're coming and doing breath work with me, or you're coming and doing one of my online circles or something like that, our sessions are going to be more than just a few minutes of breathing. There's usually anywhere from 30 to 45, sometimes even 50 minutes of active breathing. And then we bring it down into like a shavasana. It's where you get to just purely relax at the end of the session. And when we do this for longer periods of time, this is where we really get to strengthen our nervous system. The technique of the breath that I work with, it allows us to bring our bodies into a state of fight or flight for just a moment, and then we come back down to baseline. Then we go back up to fight or flight, and then we come down. And it's essentially what we're doing with this breath practice. You can think of it like training a muscle in the gym. You do your squats, and as you go through those contractions and relaxations, you're actually helping those muscles become stronger. And it's the same thing that we're doing with the nervous system by having them come up into a heightened state, which could be the contraction of a muscle, and then coming down to baseline, which is like the relaxation of the muscle. We want to have a strong and healthy nervous system because our nervous system literally governs every aspect of our experience. I'll dive further into the nervous system in another video because it is fascinating and it is far beyond just a little mention here. But what I will say is that when we can regulate our nervous system, we open ourselves up to so much physical, mental, emotional, and even spiritual healing. I believe that so many of the traditional solutions that folks are turning to when it comes to improving an area of their well-being, whether that be through working with a personal trainer, through engaging in different fitness activities, through changing eating habits, all of these different things, they can become so much more effective when we also work with the body at the level of the nervous system as well. Something that I think is really important for folks to know is that, especially with these longer breathwork sessions, As I said, we open ourselves up to all layers of healing, and emotional is included. Sometimes emotions can come to the surface. We can experience things that we have maybe been stuffing down for years and years. And so what I think is really important for individuals to be aware of when they're going to a breathwork session, they're doing a workshop that includes breathwork, to understand what kind of breathwork you'll be doing. I've had a lot of folks come to do breathwork with me expecting that we're going to sit and meditate for 15 to 20 minutes. And once I let them know what we're doing, they're okay with it, but it's a very different experience than what they had anticipated. So if you are new to breathwork, if you're wanting to explore what the heck people are talking about when it comes to breathing, please just do your research. Look into the instructor. What modalities of breathwork are they trained in? What will you be practicing? What kind of support is available for you both during and after the session? These are all things that we can be looking into ahead of time to ensure that our experiences with breathwork are safe and effective, and most importantly, enjoyable. So my friends, this was just a quick overview of what the heck breathwork is. In future videos, I will be diving deeper into how breathwork can support us on our healing journeys on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspect, how we can begin to connect more deeply to ourselves, and yes, how we can heal our nervous systems and open ourselves up to a greater experience moving forward. Thank you so much, my friends. If this was helpful, I would be so appreciative if you would hit that like button and consider sharing this with somebody who you think might benefit from it. Also, I thank you in advance for your patience and understanding with the background noise. I live in a little tiny shoebox and I've got animals walking around, tapping around. Oh, see, she's coming to say hi right now. So you might get to know Lucy in some of our future videos. So yes, hit that like button, share this with someone who you think might benefit from it, and if you feel inclined to subscribe to keep an eye out for future videos, I would love to have you do so.